Welcome back to our channel. Today we will talk about the topic of toxic things parents say to their children, their impact, reasons, and solutions. Children are tender, innocent, and vulnerable. Their parents are supposed to be their protectors, comforters, and their guides. But sometimes, parents say things that can have a lasting impact on their children's life. Toxic words can create emotional scars that can last a lifetime. When parents say things like, "I wish you were never born," or "you are so stupid," or "I am disappointed in you," they are damaging their child's self-esteem and sense of worth. They are sending a message that their child is not good enough, not worthy of love, and not capable of success. My dad was always telling me I was a failure and that I would never amount to anything. It's taken me years to build up my confidence and prove him wrong. So, the impact of toxic language on children can be devastating. It can lead to depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and even suicide. But it's not just the emotional impact that is a concern. Toxic language can also impact a child's physical health, leading to increased stress and inflammation in the body. Various toxic words spoken by parents to their children can be categorized like guilt tripping. This is a type of toxic language in which parents use guilt to manipulate their children into behaving in a certain way. Parents may say, "Look at all the sacrifices I've made for you. The least you could do is to be more grateful." This type of language can make children feel guilty and responsible for their parents' happiness, which can cause them to feel insecure and anxious. Denial and dismissal. Parents dismiss their child's feelings or experiences. For example, a child may tell their parent about a negative experience they had, and the parent may respond by saying, "That didn't really happen. You are just imagining things." This can make children feel like their experiences and feelings are not valid or important, which can lead to a sense of isolation and detachment from their parents. Gaslighting. Parents manipulate their child's perception of reality. For example, a parent may say, "That's not what I mean, you are just twisting my words." This type of language can cause children to doubt their own perception of reality and can make them feel confused and insecure. Conditional love. Parents show love and approval when their child meets certain expectations. For example, "I will only be proud of you if you get good grades." This can make children feel like they are not loved unconditionally, which can lead to feelings of anxiety and low self-worth. Identity shaming. Parents criticize or shame their children for their identity. For example, "Why can't you be more like your sister? She is so smart and well-behaved." This type of language can make children feel like they are not accepted for who they are, which can lead to a sense of shame and insecurity. Invalidation. Parents dismiss or minimize their child's feelings or experiences. For example, "You are too young to understand. Just do what I say." This can make children feel like their feelings and experiences are not important, which can lead to a sense of isolation and detachment from their parents. Children who are constantly subjected to toxic and negative language from their parents can experience a wide range of negative impacts on their mental and emotional well-being, both the short-term and long-term. Low self-esteem. When children are constantly told that they are not good enough or compared unfavorably to others, they may internalize those messages and develop a negative self-image. This can lead to feelings of worthlessness, inadequacy, and self-doubt. Anxiety and depression. Toxic language can also contribute to the development of anxiety and depression in children. When parents are constantly critical or rejective, children may feel constantly on edge or hopeless, leading to symptoms of anxiety and depression. Behavioral problems. They exhibit behavioral problems, such as aggression, defiance, or withdrawal. This may be a coping mechanism to deal with the negative messages they are receiving from their parents. Relationship difficulties. Toxic language from parents can also impact a child's ability to form positive relationships with others. They may struggle with trust issues, low self-esteem, or communication difficulties, which can impact their ability to form close and healthy relationships. Long-term mental health issues. They may be more likely to develop long-term mental health issues, such as anxiety disorders, depression, or even post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. The impact of these toxic words on children may vary depending on the frequency and context in which they are used, as well as the individual child's temperament and resilience. It is important to note that not all children will experience these negative impacts, and the severity of the impact can vary depending on the individual child's temperament and resilience. Nonetheless, parents should be mindful of the language they use with their children and strive to use positive and supportive language to promote their child's self-esteem and overall well-being. Steps parents can take to change their behavior. Be aware of the language you use with your children. Pay attention to the words and phrases you use, and try to identify any toxic language patterns. When communicating with your child, try to put yourself in their shoes and understand their perspective. Instead of using conditional love or guilt-tripping, use positive reinforcement to encourage positive behavior like, "I am proud of you for working so hard in school." When your children express their feelings, validate them and let them know that their feelings are important. This can help them feel heard and understood, which can strengthen the relationship. Avoid dismissing or minimizing your child's feelings or experiences. Instead, acknowledge them and offer support and empathy. It's important to set healthy boundaries with your children to ensure that they feel safe and respected. Make sure they understand your expectations and consequences for behavior and stick to those boundaries consistently. If you are struggling to change your behavior, consider seeking help from a therapist or counselor who can provide support and guidance. As parents, we have a tremendous responsibility to our children. Our words can shape their lives, for better or for worse. Let us choose to be mindful of the language we use and strive to create a positive and supportive environment for our children to grow and thrive. Parents who use positive and supportive language with their children can help promote their children's emotional resilience and overall well-being. Remember, you have the power to make a difference in your child's life. Choose positivity, choose love, and choose to be the best parents you can be. Thanks for watching our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And as always, keep working on yourself.